Alright, we are back. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back to Retrothon 2024. GG's Ice Blue on that great run of Super Mario RPG. Congrats on the PB. Well done. I am weldytime, and I'm going to be taking you guys through... It is time for weldytime. What's going on, Zero? Aaron, what's going on? Hello. Yeah, so we're going to be taking you through a little bit of a meme run. I've ran this game a couple times here before. A little excited to be back here doing this again. This is the one that always gives me the most nerve troubles. Jamie loves games. Thank you so much. Good luck. Have fun. I will try. Thank you for the good luck, Aaron. Appreciate that. Alright, I'll kind of explain what's going on, because this is going to be a little bit different than a normal run, what you would normally see for this game. We're just going to be hitting all of the Switch Palaces. And that's it. We're going to be hitting all 4 of them. We're not beating the game. We're not even gonna see Bowser. We're not even gonna see Bowser. Not even gonna see him. We're just gonna be going to the 4 Switch Palaces. And hopefully we're gonna do this without dying right here. Okay, so I ran this in the Do the Mario for Retrothon earlier this year, and I died to that dinosaur right there, and it sucked. And I was like, I died on the first enemy of the first level. And I was like, no, I need to have my speedrunning privileges, revoked. Ice Blue, let's go. And... that's alright. We can do that. Yeah, shout out Ice Blue. Make sure you give Ice a follow for that great run. Eric popping in here. I'm not saying your name out loud. See, look at that. We got through that first level almost unscathed. Almost unscathed. Let's go, Mario block. Alright, see if we can get the yump here. See if I can get both the P block and the... come on. Got them both. Yeah. Alright, that's how you know this is gonna be. That's how you know this is gonna be a good run. We got both the switches at the same time. That's how this is gonna be a good run. Already. Just close the book on it. We'll just go to whoever's up next. Yump Tech. That's right. Alright. So now what would be the normal any percent start for this? Here we go. This is a straight left to right. Fun fact, I actually one time, my chat on my channel, they convinced me to run this blindfolded, and somehow I was able to get it. I don't know how, and I will never be able to replicate it again, but I was able to run this blindfolded, and I'm like, nope, never doing it again. Done it once, don't need to. This is the only game that I speedrun where the beginning of the game is harder than the rest. Like, it gets easier as it goes by. Alright, here we go. Ah, missed. It's alright. It's alright, back again. There we go. Got it second time. That jump right there gives me nightmares. It still does. I've ran this enough times where I should be able to get that on the first try, but every once in a while Mario's just like, nope, not today. And one big jump at the end, we can still break a 250, maybe? Nope. 249. That's okay. That's okay. I feel like I'm still fairly ahead. Yoshi's Island 4. A lot more jumping here. Spin jumping. Opportune timing for speed jumps, I should say. Come on. My hands are freezing right now. I'm sorry. There we go. That was kind of slow, but a good time here is 275, so 268 is not anything to sneeze at. Alright, on to our first of three main castles, I should say, that we're going to be seeing. That's right, we'll get more here later. Crawl, little Mario, crawl. There we go. And I did not walk past the door. Did not walk past the door. We get out of here in 5 minutes. This will be a good time. It's kind of what I want to aim for here. We're gonna be a little bit past that, but that's okay. And 501. That's still okay. That's all right. Cool. So past the first part. Like I said, we're gonna be doing we get 3 more Switch Palaces, and we're gonna be getting the heck out of here. I always laugh because these little cutscenes. It's like, I understand you have to rescue the egg, but it's like, why don't you just blow the castle up to begin with? This would have saved you a whole heck of a lot of work. Just that leveling Iggy level 8. Yeah. I promise I'm okay. Get leveled, Iggy. That's right. There we go. All right. Now we fly. I tend to use my background cues for my flying. There's a little triangle that's right there in the middle of this one. 1, 2, 3, right there. There's a little triangle that I like to keep Mario in between whenever he's going from left to right in this level. You stay right there. You should be low enough to avoid the wall here at the top, and high enough to avoid any enemies at the bottom. I had a stroke. I'm fine now. if you need further assistance, just let one of us know. I'll be thinking about you the rest of the run, Zero. I got you, fam. Alright. So, what every good speedrun needs? An auto-scroller. And we are lucky enough that we get to do... Hey, Iggy's in here. Iggy Doda, welcome in. Hello. You did hear your name because we just dumped you into lava. Nothing personal, I promise. Nothing personal, I promise. Actually, I can't say it's nothing. I can't say nothing personal. I can't promise it was nothing personal. but you died. Yeah, we're all thinking about you in this trying time. I promise. We're still thinking about you. This green empty box. I wonder what is gonna go there here in a minute. I got better. Burn her anyway. And up through the crack. Boom. Nothing like flying up through a crack at about 10:45 at night. Switch Palace number 2. The green one. And this is the one where we get I can give you the weird front-facing Mario. His eyes just pierce through your soul. Right about... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He likes to think he's hiding behind that shell, but his eyes are straight piercing right through your soul. He only died temporarily. I'm sure he's fine now. Okay, so like I said, the only thing better than an auto-scroller in a speedrun game is double auto-scrollers in a speedrun game. And we get to do another auto-scroller later. Isn't that just great? Isn't that just great? Aren't I just a masochist because I run this game? Aren't I just a masochist? Okay, so we're going to be going kind of the same route, except for this time, instead of going to get the key, we are going to go out and hit the tape. So that's the only difference, because you can take the shortcut through that level instead of going all the way through here. I've played this so much, I don't even know what the rest of the level looks like. I don't know what the rest of the level looks like. All I know is that I can get to the exit through this secret room. And boy, howdy, look at that. That little green box that was there a minute ago is now a full-grown adult exclamation point box. It's not a question mark box. It's an exclamation point box. Alright. And in we go. Ah, missed it. Missed it. I missed it by about a foot. And there's the tape for a $2.99. Wonderful. I was watching Ice's run, and they had asked Ice about ringtones and whether or not he would like to have that. I think that would be a good ringtone. Alright, we're not even messing with any plants, no question mark blocks, we're just flying to the top of this level and getting out of here. I think that sounds great. Sounds great, sounds great. That'd be a good text message right there. Right there. The end of that, That'd be a great text message notification sound. Alright. Donut Plains 3. We're going to be doing some flying. There we go. We're going to do some flying. We're going to fly kind of high over this level because of those guys right there. And this, I want to say, I know in my heart of hearts, I know they're clouds. They look like teeth. I'm sorry, they look like teeth. And they always have. They've always looked like teeth to me. They don't look like clouds. And there's our tape. So you want to kind of fly not all the way to the top of this level. You want to kind of fly somewhere in the middle like I was right there. Because if you fly way too high to the top, there's a chance you might not trigger the tape and you might have to go back to get it. And that takes time, and ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, another flying level. Similar thing, just flying over it. Finding on top of our triangle there. We actually almost hit that. We almost hit the row of teeth. They're clouds! They're not clouds, they're teeth! Want to avoid the Paragoombas at all costs, because they will drop you, and it will ruin everything. And we're just low enough, we trigger the tape. Yeah, I've had everything that can possibly happen during a run happen during training for this. Alright. So, good news and bad news. Well, apparently the bad news is I forget how to fly. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get a running start. There, that should do it. There we go. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news is, we're going to the bonus game room. Bad news is we're not playing it. Sorry about your luck. Anybody who wanted to play the bonus room, my sincerest apologies. We'll get him next time. Okay. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification while we're here. How's everybody doing this evening? You guys are having a good night. This has been a good week full of runs so far. Up we go. Oh, god damn it, come on. Good lord. perfect. I would have had to wait for that anyway. And look, another green switch. Super easy fight here. Just don't let him climb the walls. 1, 2, and 3. And we stand in the middle, and we look up at our score and admire it. There we go. So there's 2 of our 3 main castles. We are going to go through a smaller castle later, but that's 2 of our 3 main castles we're going to go through. See, again, I'm like, why don't you just stomp on that and stomp it to the ground in the first place? Vanilla Dome 1. This is another level that we're going to be actually doing twice while we're here. We're going to be doing it once. We're going to go all the way through. I'm going to take the fire flower for reasons that will become abundantly clear in just a moment. Don't want that. There we go. This room right here, so much easier to do with the fire flower as opposed to the feather. At least for me it is. I don't know. We're also going to take this checkpoint. I have jumped through the floor over here on accident, and it sucks. There we go. I think I'm beating the crap out of my controller tonight. There we go. Hit the charging chuck. Bounce off of his head. Koopas are load-bearing. They load the 4 up so you can only knock down castles at... Oh! That makes sense! That makes sense. Yeah, you can't knock the castles down until after you beat them. That is true. Favorite part of the whole run, right here. Boom, kick the fish. There we go. Close the book again. I kicked the fish. The run's over. Good night, everybody. I mean, Morton's a big old boy, so I'm sure he's probably pretty... He's a big old boy like me, so he's probably super load-bearing. Fit a couple fish there. Take this P-switch past that row of coins. F that fish in particular. Hey, you know what? I wanted to have a fish fry. It is what it is. Wanted to have a fish fry. Red switch. So look at that. We are 17 minutes in, and we're already at 3 of our 4. We're doing well. We're doing great. And it's like I told you guys. This is a run where I like to call this. I think somebody called this one time like caffeine free, any percent no star road. So this is a very good starter. If you ever want to go through the game and be like, okay, we're just going to do the any percent, but we're not going to go through Star Road, this is a good route to take. And you'll learn a lot about what Mario can and can't do in certain later levels of the run. Alright, so remember this place? Hey, guess what? We're back. Hey, see, back again. We're going to hold on to this shell. 1, 2, 3... There we go. We're going to go up this time. Whoa, we're going to go up this time. We're going to grab the feather before we get to the next level, because we're going to fly. We're going to fly upwards. My hands are extremely, like, clammy right now. It's freezing in this basement. Okay. So up we go. We're going to trade out the fire flower for another feather up here real quick. A dinosaur story. And then this most important jump of the whole game. Got it. Okay, cool. Got it. We're done. Again, we can close the book. I feel like there's a whole bunch of, like, most important, most least important parts. It's because every single thing that I say, this is the most important, all has, like, some kind of a horror story behind it. I think when I ran this game last year for Retrothon, I flew into the Koopas and had to go all the way back down around to get a feather. Hobgoblin, welcome on in, by the way. Don't think I properly greeted you. And Robot Fizunk. Uh-oh. Hold on. We're flying. We're flying. Okay. This level, remember how I said earlier I like to use visual cues? Okay. So I don't fly by that top, the highest mountain. I fly by they're clouds, but they look like mountains. They actually look like something else I probably can't say here during this marathon. You want to stay towards the second highest one, because if you stay towards the highest one, there's more parabombs that will fly down and try to get you. But if you stay towards the second one, you should have a pretty safe flight. And hello back. Alright, this is the one I love talking about this, because I don't know if anybody else knows the lore about this one. In the Japanese version of this game, if you have a Yoshi in this level, Yoshi can eat the dolphins. There you go. If you don't learn anything else during this Retrothon, you just learned something. Your boy weldytime got you taken care of. And we're going to slide through the tube. Swag. Just like that. That's a 261 through the gate. Yep, in the Japanese version, Yoshi turns into a bit of a pescatarian. Okay, bane of my existence. This underwater castle. If we can keep a feather through this castle, we will be way doing better than we normally do. One bit is right here. Ooh, that was close. Okay. One bit is going to be coming up here. We're going to take this a little slow because I really don't want to go through this next part without a feather or having to deal with chasing my feather down, because that sucks. There we go. We got it. Cool. All right. Rarely ever do we get through that unscathed. So, hey, cool. This is one of those, hey, that's never happened before. The obligatory speedrunner creed. Oh, that's never happened to me before. Oh, that's a whole different creed, but I'll tell you guys about that when you're older. Alright, Trent Reznor. We got a fight. I do appreciate the fact that LEGO had a Reznor. And I think that's one of the coolest things. One of my podcast partners is a big LEGO fan. And he got that, and he showed us pictures of it. And I'm like, that is the coolest thing ever. And it actually spins. And it's for the little dinosaur guys, and they actually spin on the wheel. I'm like, LEGO, you are so smart. Okay, remember how I said earlier we're doing more, we have one more auto-scroller? This is it. This one is much, much, much more nefarious, though. Because this is, you get to land on platforms probably half the size of Mario. Or probably twice the size. Terrible. Yeah, I get a few years until we get into Legos in my household, because I have a 4-year-old who would probably enjoy Legos, but I have a 3-year-old that I don't think he'd be into them quite yet. I think he's still a little young, but that's okay. He'll be into Legos soon. I know my daughter, she would be totally into Legos. I mean, they do have the big Lego blocks. You know, they have the, like, Duplo or whatever they're called. I think they're Duplo blocks? I still call them those. Alright. On to safe platforms. Okay. This question mark block right behind me, if you're ever in a pinch in this level, that will always be a feather. That'll always be a feather. So if you're ever in a pinch, That question mark block at the bottom, always a feather. So there you go. I'm helping you guys run this. Legos are fantastic, but they carve an arm in a Lego. I see what you did there, and I love it. I see what you did there, and my God, I love it. And still got 300 and 151. Okay, so that's one of the most hellacious levels in the whole thing. Done. Done. Butter Bridge 2. This is just a flyover level, but you gotta kind of watch. You gotta kind of fly a little higher in this one. You want to stay towards the very top mountain cloud. It looks like something else, but... Zardia, Party of 5, welcome on in, everybody. Did some practice for your run on Friday? Hell yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. We're doing a meme route Super Mario World run. Favorite toys, my Blupo box, Red Rabbit carrying case with Bill Towers, my have a pouch out, oh, and then knock him down like Godzilla. See, I was a Lego and K'NEX fan, but actually, fun fact, Legos and K'NEX are what won me my 7th grade science fair. Good luck. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Good luck to you on Friday. Okay, honestly, who builds this kind of a room in their house? Who builds this kind of a room in their house? Like, who thinks this kind of a room is necessary? Like, this is asinine. Like, no. Yeah, we do the Godzilla thing here, except I build the nice, cool, awesome structures, and my kids knock them down like Godzilla. And I'm like, I spent all this time building that. Alright. Gonna teach, if you don't have fire here, I'm gonna teach you a little trick. Oh boy, uh-oh. That's a little creepy. Interesting. I'm gonna teach you a little trick. You jump on him once. If you jump on him twice while he's in midair, and I didn't get it there, he actually doesn't go through his second phase of jumping. So that's a little bit of a time loss, but it is what it is. Like right there, if you do that the second time around instead of the third time around, he doesn't do the spinning phase twice. So it's just like a 5-second time loss. But here I'm looking at my timer and I think I'm getting a little close. We have a flyover level, a underwater level, and then we have our blue switch palace, and then we will be out of here. Ludwig von Koopa's days of composing symphonies are over. I do love that touch where that hill in the background gets a band-aid on the forehead. I've always loved that touch about this game. It's the little things in this game. Okay, Force of Illusion 1. The only Force of Illusion... actually, no, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. We do the Force of Illusion secret. Actually, no, it'll be Force of Illusion 2. We don't do secret until later. Okay, fly over the top of this level because you don't want to run into the music blocks because you'll bounce off. Then you'll have to do this normally. And doing this normally is annoying. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then that jerk right there, and we're in. Boop. Alright. Dos Mas. One's underwater, and one is still our last switch. So here we go. We're going to take this other feather just in case stuff goes down. I don't think it will. There is a Rip Van Fish that tends to get a little squirrely at the end, which shouldn't be an issue, but it is what it is. He's still there. He's still squirrely. you know what? I hate underwater levels, but I always like the underwater theme. You know what I mean? I always like the underwater theme. It's so soft and soothing and relaxing, and then you gotta remember you have to play the damn level. Get past the spinies. Alright, the Rip Van Fish is down here. That's going to cause all kinds of trouble, but we're going to try to juke him out. There we go. Juked him. We juked a fish. There we go. That was worth the price of admission. Alright, we still got 30 seconds. 30 seconds and your boy stays under estimate. Here we go, no pressure. 40. Come on. 29:47. We stayed under estimate by 13 seconds, and we are all done. And that is how you get all 4 Switch Palaces in a Super Mario World game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Skeester, Carzata, thank you so much again for the raid. Aaron, Robot, Fazunk, Jason, Solok, Iggy, My Infinite Zero, my love. Thank you guys so much for the GGs. Appreciate that. Make sure you follow all of the runners that are going to be running for the rest of the week. I will be back here. I'll be back here in about 30, I'll say about 39 hours. I'll be doing a, Streets of Rage 2 run with Axel on normal. I'll be doing that Thursday afternoon. But again, thank you guys so very much for hanging out, and you guys have a phenomenal rest of your evening.